Most part, the Sonics seemed unfazed by their Game 1 loss. They believe they can play much better than they did in the opener. But here's something for Seattle to consider. So can he. Game 2 next.
Uses the pick. And Hopper able to keep it alive. Good look from Longley.
Longley is a very skilled player. That leading Game 1, not asserting himself, and he caught himself that way in the Utah series as well.
Yes, and it counts. It's the Sonics 9 and the Bulls 8. And now Schrempf guarding Hopper. The backdoor pass.
Oh, that's part of the triangle offense that usually doesn't start that far out on the floor, but you hit
5 minutes in this first quarter. Jordan gets inside. And the game is tied at 12. Jordan.
The Seattle Supersonics select Scott Pippen of Central Arkansas.
Well, I think as a young player and coming out of NAIA high school, I was very excited just to get drafted that highly. And, you know, knowing when I left my hotel room that there was a trade on the table for me to come to Chicago after being drafted by Seattle, I was just pretty much, I guess, happy and hoping that the trade went through so I would have a chance to play with Michael.
Well, the comeback of Pippen, who not a member of the Bulls. And here is Pippen with a nice feed and just defeat the 24. Front got off to the slow start, and that was his first field goal. Sonics lead by 1.
Good thing for Seattle is how many shot attempts they're getting as Jordan is feeling it perfectly early on, but scoop, flip shot, who knows how you can describe it. Now just playing so disciplined, so under control.
Jordan, the fadeaway on target, and Michael is 5 of 7. He has back comes Jordan. Pippen putting the move on Hawkins and hitting. Payton with the steal and puts it down. And then apparently had something to say to Jordan.
Not a good idea.
For the Chicago Bulls, they are 8 of 14 from the field, as opposed to Frank Perkowski said that he's very good at bringing out the worst in people. Scottie Pippen with 10 points, and the Bulls now lead by 4. He said
he's not strong enough nor quick enough to keep Michael from turning baseline.
$15 million due to Phil Jackson's negotiated with the Bulls. Jordan for 3. Well, that was an offensive sequence that was not going anywhere, and Michael able to bail them out. But more. Hopper for 3. And Rodmans, nice tip.
Rim off of Jordan has freed up his mind to concentrate on offense.
Jordan over Hawkins. So the
eyes are getting wider and wider right now. Just a quick, hard dribble up in the air. Jerry West used to do that.
He's getting position. Rodman. Dennis Rodman with the offense.
That requires the other players to be very smart and have the multiple skills to be able to handle the ball in the perimeter.
Michael now 4 of 7 at the line. In game 1, he had 28 points, and that snapped a streak of 9 consecutive 30-plus scoring games in the finals for Michael Rodman with the box out.
Terrific outlet, Rodman.
Pippen gets Schrempf with a bad pass, and here's Pippen with the breakaway. In the third, Scottie Pippen, Rodman again.
What is Shawn Kemp doing? Shawn Kemp has got to spend 50% of his time thinking about boxing out Dennis Rodman. George.
Kukoc showing the 2 in a row from downtown.
Well, that's amazing. We had seen it just a few minutes ago. Didn't even want to look at the basket. Now he comes out of that timeout. I wonder what. Oh, steal.
And Scottie Pippen puts it down. midst of a surge. A couple of threes by Kukoc, and the steal leading to the bucket. Vincent Askew picking up that dribble a second time. Looked like double dribble.
Randy Brown making a solid contribution. Good swing passes, tough pressure defense. Seattle crumpling under the building pressure right now in Chicago.
Shot clock at 4. Perkins, air ball. Here comes Jordan. Leading Kukoc. And George Karl wants a timeout. By 11. Pippen. A 7-0 run by the Sonics since that Chicago 13-point lead. Jordan. Michael Jordan able to penetrate. Brown looking for the steal.
Over this game down the stretch, and when he makes that spin move,
for Dennis Rodman.
Michael Jordan, 6 of 11 at the line. 3 of 14 from three-point range. Shot clock is down to 2. Down to 1. Harper just didn't get it away. Bulls keep it alive, and Jordan draws the foul.
For Chicago, what is Perkins doing? What is Kemp doing? What is Schrempf doing?
The Bulls only 4 of 8 at the line in the fourth quarter.
Is able to get around it. You can't come so hard where he's going to split it or go around it. You got to up him.
6 on the 24, and Kerr fires for 3. Rodman with the offensive rebound, and that ties an NBA Finals record. 11 on the offensive glass for Rodman, and that was a big one. Foul.